We already thought about that. It has a value because Gopio is a brand name. We will have Chamber of Commerce in every city, Gopio Chamber of Commerce in every city throughout the world. But we are not stopping there. We have a Gopio Writers Forum. Ram Gadbi, as well as our academic chair, Dr. Nirja Arun. Is she here? Nirja Arun? We are going to have the Writers Forum this afternoon. What we are going to have is that we are going to have a network of Gopio diaspora writers. We are going to have a women's forum. We are going to decentralize, involve more people. We are going to have a women's network. We are going to have a network for young professionals. They want a network worldwide because the world is small. So we are going to, and health and wellness, we are going to have another session which will also be try to see how a network can develop. And finally, science and technology. You know, there is no other community in the world other than Indians who are on the top of the technology, especially in America, because any new inventions are coming, we are part of it. So we want to take that advantage, help India, and we are going to have the science and technology council. So the chamber is not that Gopio means business. What it meant is that we are not going to use this forum to benefit each other. When Neeraj said Gopio means business, that we want to run smoothly the organization. That's what it is. So with this kind, I just wanted to correct, you know, if you have an idea that we are going to move towards business, no, it is not. We have a lot of other things. I want to ask Anita Bhatt to come on the stage. She's our trustee, she's the resource person. No, please come in. And she's a trustee of our Gopio trustees, chairman of Gopio trustees in Connecticut, one of the most active organization. We had 2 senators last Saturday in Connecticut, 1 congressman, 2 mayors, and 3 state representatives. So we want every chapter to become like that. At this point, it is my great honor and privilege to welcome Rajeshwa, who has been former president of TIE, the Indian Entrepreneurs in Silicon Valley, and director and trustee of the International of the TIE. He was also a director of TIE International, as well as a trustee. He is a serious technology entrepreneur, currently an acting professor of several universities in India, co-founder of Celestica. He started that company and that became a $4 billion company. That was much before all these biggies came in the Silicon Valley, but now he is spending more time. His call had come. Now you go to IIT, Bombay IIT, in IIT in Gandhinagar, then NIT in I think Kanpur, Nagpur, and several, and also he's online teaching entrepreneurship to Thai people, the Indus entrepreneurs, and he's spending more time on this thing. And finally, before he retired, he was chairman of another big company, Dino. It's a great honor to have you, Raj. Please come.
Thank you, Dr. Thomas, and I'll just get started quickly. So, good morning, and warm welcome to all the Gopio delegates from around the world. So, like most immigrants, we all leave India with very few rupees in our pocket, but with boundless enthusiasm, boundless optimism, and a willingness to do a lot of hard work and sacrifice for the next generation of Indians wherever we're going to land. Right? And what's amazing is that no matter where we landed, 200 years ago we landed on the shores of Guyana, Mauritius, Fiji, all the British colonies, and we prospered there. We had the Prime Minister of Guyana, who was an Indian, yesterday. But in the last 50 years, a next generation of Indians immigrated out of India. And they landed in USA, they landed in England, they landed in Europe, Australia. And the success of this wave of Indians has been like a tsunami. Basically, economists are going to look at what happened with all these Indians who have immigrated and a great tsunami in the economic and technology world. And they're going to have many different theses. But basically what happened is that I believe the world changed. It changed from an industrial economy to information age and knowledge economy. And in this environment, Indians thrived. First we became senior engineers, then we became managers, then we became directors, vice presidents, and now even the CEO of Google, Microsoft, all these are Indians, right? But I believe that the glass ceiling, there was still a glass ceiling when we were employees. The glass ceiling was broken when Indians in Silicon Valley discovered that they could embrace the spirit of entrepreneurship. Then the glass ceiling really broke. Basically, the idea that they could come up with an idea to solve a real problem that they see and use their ingenuity and use their skills in order to solve that problem. The companies that were built based on this kind of entrepreneurship and ability has resulted in so much success that finally an organization comes along and other organizations come along, and this capability and this knowledge is now spread, and this inspiration is spread to all engineers, Indian engineers everywhere. And the results have been remarkable. 1 out of every 3 startups in Silicon Valley today have an Indian founder. And Indians are at the top in all the different niches in the entrepreneurial economy. Whether you go to venture capital firms, you find Indians there. You go to investment banking, Indians are there. You go to, so it doesn't matter where you go. In an organization, the VP of sales, which is typically non-Indian, is now an Indian. The VP of marketing is Indian. Obviously, VPs of engineering were already Indians. So all the niches in the entrepreneurial economy are now, with Indians. So I believe that entrepreneurship represents an opportunity for people who are optimistic and have hope in this interconnected world to go ahead and change their communities, no matter where they are operating. So, and businesses don't stop at boundaries. And so, last week I had a very interesting experience. You all heard that the Global Entrepreneurial Summit was held in Stanford University, California, and President Obama went ahead and talked to them. So about 50 out of the 700 representatives came to TAT. And I was there, and what was interesting was these 50 entrepreneurs, out of them, they came from 35 different countries. What's interesting is that 60% of those entrepreneurs were women. And the other interesting thing was that 60% of those entrepreneurs had Muslim names. So clearly, there's a revolution going on. And when we had a pitching competition, the top 3 winners were all women, women entrepreneurs. And the top woman entrepreneur was this girl from Singapore, and she had come up with a business called Covatella, renting out clothes, the extra clothes that women often have in their closet. The number 2 was somebody from South Africa, and she and her team had developed a way to purify municipal water, which is also polluted in tropical countries. And she had come up with a business around that called iDrop Water. And finally, I think the one that I got most excited, because it was such a brilliant idea, I thought, was this company from Nigeria. This woman had come up with a way to mix an insecticide repellent inside the detergent so that all your clothes are automatically insect repellent. Can you imagine? What a brilliant idea. And she's selling these detergent packets with insect repellent inside them. And, so that is, so it just tells you that there are no bounds to entrepreneurship and the ability to solve problems with ingenuity and creativity all over the world, to solve local problems in a way that ends up creating businesses. Now, we asked these young entrepreneurs, what help did they need from us? Obviously, they were brilliant in terms of coming up with these great ideas. They said, we need a mentor because we don't know how to build a company around our ideas. And so let me tell you how I got onto this journey of becoming a mentor and a teacher. So, for the last 25 years, as Dr. Thomas said, I've been a serial entrepreneur in Silicon Valley and all of those things. Now, I met the dean from IIT Gandhinagar who was visiting Silicon Valley, and he said, Raj, if you really want to help the students, in India, you have to come and actually teach a course. You're going to teach a semester-wide course. And I'd never done teaching before. So I said, talked to my wife Kalpana, and she said, let's do it. So I put together a course, I went to India and started teaching, and I was just completely amazed at how the students just loved the fact that somebody from the US is sharing real world experiences and connecting it with academic education in order to teach them how to be successful in the real world. So that is what really got them super excited. And then IIT Bombay heard of it, and so I went to IIT Bombay and started teaching there, and there, like, my class was 275 students, so every class was like a big conference. Every class was a conference. And then BNIT and so on. And then now it's gone to the point where Northeastern University in Silicon Valley has gone ahead and wanted me to teach online courses. And so we've got this platform that one of my friends has developed based on the EDX platform for open education called EdCast, Carl Mehta. And there is new online video conferencing